out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
So here's Joe Mauer. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it was. Would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. We are still scoreless. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. He's got 8 hits in 23 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Into the windup and the pitch. Way out in front.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they were smart not to challenge. Fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Salvador Perez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 7th.
In now, Brandon Moss. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. 2 hits in 7 tries. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Buxton ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Alcides Escobar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Kepler's there for it, and that retires the side. Royals get a run on the long ball by digging in Miguel Sano. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman Miguel Sano.
Grounded back up the middle, and a rather easy first out.
Batting fifth.
Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Right over the middle, knee high. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
This is back toward the mound. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound.
Batting 6.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Line drive to left, and a base hit. So the Twins are into the hit column for the first time. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. Lifetime numbers against Urban Santana. 9 base hits in 40 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Here's the 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Alex Gordon goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Whit Merrifield comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this will be fouled away.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The pitch. And another foul ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strike. KC down in order. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off with
now at the plate, Chris Jimenez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. 2-2 count. Here it comes. There for it, Escobar. On to first is Escobar, 1 away. Here's Robbie Grossman.
Designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cabrera's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The second baseman, number 2.
Riding in once again, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cabrera going back, still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Well, he's been working on left field, and you saw it right there, Matt. Nice job of cutting the ball off and getting it back in. Holding that runner at first base for a single.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Cabrera. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Twins on this swing by Brian Dozier. We're through 3 here in Minneapolis. 1. Ready for another chance? Melky Cabrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Melky Cabrera.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
First baseman, number 35,
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eric Hosmer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, Miguel Sano.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game. Now, that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Miguel Sano is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. Eddie Rosario will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gordon sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number
stepping
25.
in and ready for another shot. Byron Buxton. He singled his last time up. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 8.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Brandon Moss. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Grounded to third. Sano takes it in. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece.
Leading off for the Twins. Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Kepler.
Max Kepler is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out.
Catcher, Chris
Coming to the plate now, Chris Jimenez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Here comes the first pitch. Brian Dozier stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kane going back, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. 2-run shot to straightaway center, his 2nd home run of the game, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
So here's Joe Mauer.
First baseman.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The windup and the 0-1. Bit out in front there is Gordon, and this one's hit on the ground to second. And that's a base hit for Gordon.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Whit Merrifield is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Number 6, Lorenzo.
Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Gordon rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late. Here's Melky Cabrera as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Out of play off to the right. Santana working on 68 pitches to this point in the afternoon. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it appears a change is on its way, as that'll do it for Irvin Santana. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that lead disappears with it, as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
The catcher, number 13.
Digging in once again, Salvador Perez. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2, and an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen.
Jorge Polanco.
Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball just a bit high. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say, hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Rosario.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And it changes in the offing, and that's going to do it for Jason Vargas. Here's Byron Buxton now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And that misses 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a ball softly hit and foul off to the left. Strike one. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Working to keep them in the game here. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Dozier has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Moss. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alcides Escobar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. 0-1, here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Now at the plate, Chris Jimenez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Chris Jimenez.
In there, and it's 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's Robbie Grossman.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Joe Mauer is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Ground ball right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the 2nd out. Riding in once again, Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A two-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Whit Merrifield next to hit. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And this is fouled straight back.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. There's a look at our line score showing the home-standing Twins on top here in Minneapolis as they look to close this one out. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Here's Melky Cabrera. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Ready with the 1-2. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 1 left for Kansas City. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Joaquin Soria.
At the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up.
Max Kepler.
From the stretch. Hit hard to third. Moustakas has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Jimenez. He reached down a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hit. Eric Hosmer will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Matt Belisle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
13, Salvador Perez.
First offering on its way. Throw down to second. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To Dozier for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-3, the final score today. Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the American Garrett Richards. The California-born right-hander is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Fastball in there for a called strike. 67 degrees our game time temperature. And he takes strike 2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Fouled back. Ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Into the box, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for Houston, and now the Angels get their first up. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Brandon Phillips is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Over for a look is Reddick, but he's going to run out of room. This is a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Out in front here is Phillips as he lifts a high drive onto deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold? Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, one man out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Justin Upton now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Marisnick. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Here's Jake Marisnick.
Jake Marisnick.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
The 2-2 one more time. Grounded to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7th, catcher Brian McCann.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Albert now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. 7 hits in 31 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting 5th, right
Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Cole Calhoun
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick to the track, to the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
1-2. Here it comes. He spoils another one and will do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Standing in now, Yunel Escobar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here it comes, 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's gone 2 for 8.
The 1-1 on its way to Escobar.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, now he's 0-2 after that off-balance swing. And sitting on the on-deck circle, there's no way he was thinking about this would be my approach. Let me swing and fall down.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Hit to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. And now batting, Carlos Beltran. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. The pitch. And that misses 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning. He can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
And a swing and a miss that time by Beltran, and he's set down on strikes for the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His past history with Richards. He's got 8 hits in 21 at-bats. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, George Springer. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Phillips has got it, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Angels are out in front. So striding in, Martin Maldonado. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Martin Maldonado.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Maldonado is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Brandon Phillips, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick has a play, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, but they're on. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Calhoun charges in, and he'll make the catch as he calls his man off.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
First baseman number 2.
Yulieski Gurriel is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Bregman is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Brian McCann is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder.
Lifted in the air to center. Springer on the run. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Albert Pujols. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Right fielder number 56.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Lined hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
He got him. Lively fastball that time. It puts an end to the inning.
Digging in now, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun, still going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain, a home run.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
George Springer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Your attention, please.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Now the double steal is on here in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Alex Bregman goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Jose Altuve comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot. He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
He's got to hurry, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 delivery. Popped high in the air. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Yunel Escobar. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Reddick is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
In for strike 2. Keuchel gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. And looking for more, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Marisnick.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 16.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a liner. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Carlos Beltran is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the 2nd one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if it comes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. 2 left for the Astros as they hold on to a 4-1. 1 lead. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9.
Ready once again, Justin Upton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Here's George Springer, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there again.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. George Springer becomes the first out of the inning. Alex Bregman is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Here's Albert now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
1 strike to Pujols. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The right fielder, number 56.
Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Marisnick will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is digging in to try it again. Yulieski Gurriel. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Phillips is there for it. One away.
Up next for the
Here's
Astros.
Jake Marisnick. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Your attention,
Yeah, I'm
please.
with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Phillips onto the grass. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On the ground to the right side. Right to Phillips. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1.
Leading off for the Halos.
Digging in
Third
once
baseman,
again, Yunel Escobar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Correa gonna have to hurry. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
One and two. Here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Into the box, Martin Maldonado. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Looking to send him packing again. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Hit down the third baseline. Bregman has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin.
Carlos Beltran.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Next for the Astros.
Now batting, Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Jose Altuve stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. From the belt, kicks and deals. Squared that one up just a little late. The payoff pitch one more time. A little bouncer. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Gregerson.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it heads toward the 330 sign in right. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Mike Trout is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Here's Justin Upton now. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate, and he'll get in there safely. Ken Giles comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Your attention, please.
Albert Pujols will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. 0 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going.
So with runners at the corners here and 2 gone, it looks like they'll make a move to the bench, and we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Valentine
goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ortiz is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching. Humberto. It was mostly pitching and defense in